Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a bonus reading since your monthly viewership on the monthly readings was so high. I want to give you a bonus. Want to say thank you to all my Cancerians out there. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. All right. Ooh. Hi. Can you hear that whoop whoop? Whoop whoop. That's a curved bill thrasher. My whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Such pretty song. All right, Cancer. Are you singing pretty songs today? Are you speaking your mind? Are you singing beautifully? All right, Cancer. The overall energy of today's reading is the Ace of Cups. What I'm noticing is the overflow of the water. Maybe you can hear in the fountain outside as well. Feels like I'm talking to a Cancerian who has been on a journey of learning how to love yourself, to not give from an empty cup. That the healing waters that you have access to in your emotions are healing when you allow healing to happen. When you're not giving from an empty cup because you don't know your own worth and value. So it feels like I'm talking to a Cancer who is on that journey of self-love. Peace, finding peace in your own heart. Feels like you're no longer trying to convince the people in your environment of your worth and value. That you're taking out the middleman and you're just loving yourself. The buck stops here. Not caring so much about what other people are saying, what they're thinking about you, but caring about how you feel about yourself at the end of the day. Do you like yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you show it in how you think and how you talk to yourself, how you care for yourself, how you set healthy boundaries, how you care for all parts of yourself, caring for your body, caring for your emotional body, mental body, physical body. All right. What does Cancer need to know about this Ace of Cups energy? Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, you just feel like you're in a peaceful time. It feels quiet, calm. You're not having to compete with anybody. This feels very peaceful. Wow. There's something about validating and cultivating this energy. Looks like you're focusing with the Queen of Pentacles coming out with her back turned. It feels like you're focusing on your environment. This feels like a sanctuary where you can be yourself. It looks like you've let go of some old environment where there was a lot of competition, maybe financial abuse for some of you. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, it feels like you're healing from betrayal, healing from, from heartbreak. Boy, this feels lovely. Some of you might hit boredom and be tempted to create drama because you've never experienced peace and calm. Maybe it might feel weird in your nervous system to have this much groundedness and stability and security without waiting for that other shoe to drop kind of feeling, that anxiety. Instead, can you sit with the boredom and that there's nothing wrong? So it feels like a lot of you are healing your nervous system. And it's okay that you don't have to be rushed. It's okay to take time out. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to detach from a capitalistic society that only sees value in work and production and what you can do, or what you can create. There's something here about, that's what it is. Cancer, you're creating peace. How powerful is peace? Especially to those who've never really experienced this level of serenity, ease, flow. I'm hearing that this is natural. You don't have to fill up every minute of your day. You can take time out for you to have nothing to do, nothing to think about, nothing to fix, but just to be with yourself. Wow. All right. Love these messages. All right. Cancer, in what's hidden, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. That's a lot of pentacles. It's almost all pentacles in this reading. And I'm perceiving you are utilizing this Queen of Pentacles energy, finding your stability, security, training your focus. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who cultivates what they want along the way. They're definitely going to get to their destination. They're just not going to get there very fast. Okay. Strength card reverse. 10 of Pentacles reverse, Devil. There's something about this King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's very insecure about their finances. It doesn't feel like it's you. It's someone really toxic with the Devil energy. This feels like, because we've got King, Queen of Pentacles, Queen upright, King in reverse, and what's hidden. This could be an ex. Yeah, with this who you've detached from, who created the heartbreak that you're recovering from. So the person, let's just call them an ex. It's easy to identify. Doesn't have to be an ex for you. Let me see if I can get some information about who this is so you can recognize their energy. They're really insecure about their finances. And they're super toxic, extra toxic. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm seeing like in commercials, like extra, super toxic. This person's not just toxic, they're super toxic. 25% more toxicity than any other leading ex. It's interesting. This person's energy is reading like a bad commercial. I don't think that that's random. I get the feeling that this person is like a commercial. Untrustworthy. They're just trying to sell you something, trying to sell an illusion. King of Pentacles in reverse is my selling a false narrative, because they're not stable, they're not secure, they're not abundant. but they are just so in need of being perceived as abundant and wealthy and stable. All right. Ooh. Okay, what came out to explain this King of Pentacles in reverse energy so you can recognize? Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. You know, Five of Wands came up in reverse in the overall energy before the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like you're no longer dealing with this chaotic energy. I don't want to compete. I don't want to argue. This person creates disaster. Then we've got the smell the roses energy. Slow down, take some time out, get out in nature. Now that feels like the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reverse are the cards that we're clarifying in what's hidden. Oh, okay, Cancer, you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow going, but you're definitely going to get to your destination. You're planting the seeds of what you want along the way, cultivating your environment along the way. So yes, does it take you longer to get to your destination? Yes, but we are not in a time of get rich quick energy at all. Quite the opposite. Ooh, and the challenge to this King of Pentacles energy is hopeless, loss, depression. Okay, they're really in a bad place. Okay, it looks like there's been a reversal of fortunes here. Cancer, you're doing great. Slowing down. It feels like you have created something really beautiful for yourself. Space, value, worth. It feels like you are smelling the roses. That's so perfect for what I was describing earlier. It feels like you can slow down. Like you can, not only can you take some time for yourself and get out in nature. It's beautiful energy you have right now. Why is this King of Pentacles, why is this other person, the X, showing up in what's hidden? What does Cancer need to know about this person? I got Temperance, Three of Cups, and Emperor. I think this person can find their balance with their friends. Okay. It feels like they're in lesson. They're receiving karma. Is the message I got. That where they are is happening for them. That it's kind of feels like they're hitting rock bottom. I have found personally, whenever I hit rock bottom, that is a delicious place to be, because you can push up. Once you hit that bottom of the swimming pool, then you can push up. Also, breakdowns can be really exquisite for breakthroughs. And it feels like this is a compression in this person's life. It's happening it's happening for them so they can make different choices. So they can make different decisions, lead themselves out. It looks like they have support around them. With the Three of Cups, they have family, or this could be a work family with the Eight of Pentacles coming out. Feels like this person, there is potential for them to heal from this. Okay, yeah, there's a lot. there are opportunities for whoever is in this chaotic energies, whoever has made so many choices that have led them to this place. I think their own thinking is getting in their way. Stinking thinking. This person is just circling the hopelessness energy. Oh. Okay. What's the Seven of Swords? What does the viewer need to know about the Seven of Swords? Lovers, Gemini energy, which we're in now. And the Lovers card used to be the choice, be called the choice, and I was talking about different choices that this person, this is happening for them so they can make different choices, so they can have different outcomes. If you keep making the same choices, you're not inviting in anything for change. Once you start making different choices, then and breaking out of patterns, then you start having a different experience. All right, so what kind of choice? Okay, there's some shady business, something hidden here. This person's so hopeless and feeling a financial pinch. This feels like, it's interesting, the Ace of Cups is coming out with Justice in reverse. The Ace of Cups is in this overall energy, your beautiful energy. This feels vengeful. What's interesting is I feel like this person is in some trap that they set for you. They wanted you to be in where they are. Hopeless, chaos, financially devastated, and it looks like you just disagreed and focus on your Ace of Cups, loving yourself, and whatever this is, and that you, with your Queen of Pentacles, something you've been focusing on creating for yourself. What does the viewer need to know? Yep, they would trade places with you in an instant. This is someone really, the lengths this person is willing to go through. They really feel like they're competing with you. I think they're overthinking their own thoughts. Like once you get stuck, because I know I have gotten stuck in a negative thinking, stinking thinking, and the more you think about whatever that is that you do not want, and the more you focus on it, the more you collect more of that energy, and you get more and more and more of it. Anything that the viewer needs to concern themselves with, because this person is so chaotic and hopeless. Okay, feels like you're not this person's medicine. I don't think you can help them. I don't think you can advise them. I think if you were their medicine, you would have been able to affect some type of change. So let's just start there. Yeah, okay. This person's just repeating cycles. there's nothing new that I'm seeing coming out of this energy. They just feel very stuck. And they don't understand how boy, they're just, things are not going well for them. They're miserable. And they don't understand how you're able to create such peace and stability, security, abundance. This person feels very aggressive in their energies, that they use swords and wands and punishment and aggressive, making things happen. And they don't understand the power of water, Cancerian energy, of love. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Any outcome and advice? We have 4 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, and then here's the Queen of Pentacles showing up again. She's upright, and you're in that energy in the overall. This time in the outcome, she's in reverse. You've cut contact with this person is what it feels like. If you haven't, feels like that's what the message is. I keep seeing you've let go. You've healed from this betrayal. It doesn't matter where they are. That's not your problem. They are not friends for you. I think once you cut contact with someone who's unapologetic, they don't see the value of emotions. They definitely don't see the value of your emotions. And look how this water energy has allowed you to smell the roses, to slow down, to take time out for you. It feels like by decentering this person and focusing on loving yourself, it's made all the difference. By cutting contact and no longer communicating with someone who's unapologetic about wanting you to be hopeless, wanting you, this person would gladly trade places with you. They wouldn't want to join you. They want to, this energy is so toxic, and they're so punishing. They want you to be miserable so they can feel happy, powerful. So it's that belief system. It isn't that, because everybody can have what they want. Nobody has to block other people. What's here in this world is here in this world for you to admire, touch, taste, feel, experience. And so someone who's just hell-bent on checking up on you, seeing where you are, needing so badly for you to be miserable that it's affecting all of their energy. It's like they're creating a well that they can't get out of. Whatever they keep trying to dig for you, they're stuck in it because you're not co-creating with them anymore. It looks like you've cut your energy and you're focusing on love. You're co-creating with love energy, not co-creating with fear and control. Wow. That feels good. Yes, you've taken a leap of faith away, a new direction away from this energy. I think you recognize that this person is a Knight of Cups in reverse and a Two of Pentacles. They sell you a false reality, and they're a juggler. They manipulate. They're very masked. They tell you what you want to hear, and your willingness to take a leap of faith and to love yourself has made all the difference. So, all right, Cancer, that's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Bye.